Whew, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. If you're watching after we've already gone live, you already know that, well, you might not know actually, that it's just, a normal stream. Here we are, but behind the scenes, it's been a hectic evening. I've been trying to figure out how to stream from the Wii. 3 or 4 different Mario Kart streams just wasn't working out. We said, okay, let's go back to the old faithful, the PlayStation 5, and we're pulling up NHL 25 for a cup or bust with the St. Louis Blues, Lieutenant Genetosaurus team.
All right.
Welcome, Lieutenant. My fiancée with me this evening, visiting for the holidays. It's the 1 year anniversary of our engagement, so crazy that a year ago today we were getting engaged. Now, 1 year later, here we are spending our entire day today making house decisions, wedding decisions, appointments, stuff like that. So things have really been changing very quickly. Life's moving along, and I'm glad that all of you have been a part of it along the way.
Absolutely.
So we're going to do cup or bust with her favorite team, the St. Louis Blues, but soon the Montreal Canadiens will be your new favorite team.
I don't know about that.
But for now, we'll have the St. Louis Blues going, and we will have, and the audio's finally, at least the audio is working, thank you. And we'll get a cup or bust on NHL 25, one and done, to try and get ourselves the cup. Now, are we using the Blues, or is it she fancy? No, we'll be using the Blues. I think it saves us a little bit of time, plus I don't know if she's as keen on having to choose all the players. So it would be nice that the team is already built for her, but we can make trades and changes along the way as things might have to be done. So give me just a second to take care of the things on my end, and then we'll be good to go. Contents on the channel, but man, would Data play Red Dead Redemption 2 on here be so far in 2025? Austin, that's an interesting suggestion. I've never played RDR in my life, actually. My brother was really into it, but I'd never actually played Red Dead. I'd be down for a playthrough of a game, though. Either that game or a game similar to it. St. Louis Blues. The amount of stuff I've been fixing on videos, the thumbnail and the tags and the what and the everything for multiple videos now. One half St. Louis, other half Montreal. That could work. A jersey that's cut in half. Half Blues, half Canadians. Data branches out into non-sports games. Yeah, and then I try to branch out, and then the whole system collapses.
Right.
I have the HDMI into the game capture card, into the what's it called? That converter where it's the 3 colors. The AV to HDMI converter into the USB hub, into the USB to Lightning converter into my computer. It's literally NASA mission control over here, and then for some reason the microphone just wants to stop working. So, not great. But here we are on a lovely December 30th evening, day before New Year. This will finally be the official final stream of the year. I might delete the Mario Kart one. I don't know. I might just go ahead and delete it. If you were there to see it, you saw it. I don't know if
exclusive.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to count it for my year totals for my streams and stuff like that. So if you were there, you saw it. You saw me tear up Delfino Square, and you saw me just completely destroy and embarrass Dabrowski-Ego. No, I'm just kidding. Am I good to get started now? Is that it? Sheesh. Share it on Twitter. Man. 2025, big things ahead in the year, as we'll be trying to get towards the goal of 10,000 subscribers. It's been a great year. Over 200 videos and live streams for you this year. So it's been a very exciting 2024, and there's just that much more to come in 2025. There's a lot of things that are going to be happening in 2025. I'll be talking about that in my annual wrap-up post tomorrow. As I'm just on my last things here, and we'll get started. STL, Blues, St. Louis, Blues. There we go. And the game is NHL 25. If it's non-sports on the PS5 or Steam, that might work. Yes, exactly. As long as we stay on a console that we can trust, aka the PlayStation 5. Okay, let's just get this party started now. It's 10:55 p.m.
All right.
St. Louis Blues, here we go. Lieutenant, what's up? New Year's Eve is an hour and 5 minutes. The hour, it's about to be there. We are almost there.
True.
We'll be live for the next 25 hours and 5 minutes.
Maybe it really will be a marathon.
Maybe, yeah, it was supposed to be a Mario Kart marathon. So, Lieutenant, as you already know, St. Louis in the Central Division with Chicago, Colorado, Dallas, Minnesota, Nashville, Utah, and Winnipeg. The Blues are an 86 overall team. Should we use my rosters? Yeah, we should use my rosters. I think my most recent video was using doing the franchise mode guide. So let me just set the roster. Come on, I just said back up. Don't play with me, EA. Active roster. We'll use data franchise. There we go. V2. I think it's been pretty popular, actually, on the downloads, I gotta say. Roster sharing. How many downloads does data franchise V2 have? 676.
Oh, wow.
Hey, how about that?
So you make rosters and then other people download it onto their game?
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot that Desora doesn't know about, but she probably should know.
War Master, yes. Cup or Bust is just 1 year. Exactly. But like semi-realism as well. You can't trade all your picks and prospects and just go crazy. Can I type in the Sora, please? Sora. Okay. As she'll be leading the way for any major decisions that have to be made along the season, course of the season. There we go. Owner mode off. Fantasy Drafts off. Off. There you go. Do you agree with the settings that I've given you?
Oh, absolutely. Top tier.
Fantasy Draft off. We'll call it. Maybe that helps for something. Difficulty, Superstar. Trade difficulty, we'll put it to hard.
Not making it easy for me.
No, it's the right way to do it.
Okay.
Advanced settings. Fully healed. Oh, no. Ship everyone out of town and build a super team. You could do that if you like. Anyone you hate on the Blues that you want gone?
Not particularly.
Only to lose in round 1, exactly. And finally the sliders. I'll just turn injuries down a little bit. A little impromptu cup or bust for the holiday season. Let's go 20. Let's go crazy with 20 on 100. St. Louis Blues cup or bust featuring my fiance who is joining me for the holidays and always excited for franchise mode content.
Absolutely.
All right. Only took until 11 o'clock, but here we are. Here I might Duolingo within the next hour. Oh, awesome. Glad you've been enjoying it, Leafs King. Okay, so here we are to begin the preseason. Let's advance today so you can talk to your coach. Jim Montgomery would like to speak to you.
All right.
That's the real head coach as well. So that's his picture. Look at that nice smile.
Oh, beautiful.
Hello, GM Desora. Together we have a great opportunity to lead this team to greatness. Our journey starts now. Let's establish our goals and make the most of the season. Would you like to tell him, leave that to you, and give him a +10 to his morale? Or do you want to talk about his season goals?
Let's talk about his season goals.
Okay, season goals. Looking at the roster on paper, there are some kinks to work out on this team, but this team is good enough to compete for a playoff spot. That is my goal for this team. Would you like to agree with him? Tell him to make the Stanley Cup final? Or no expectations?
I'll agree with that guy. Sure.
It is cup or bust, though.
Oh, make the final then.
Well, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it. Now, do you want to give him some preseason goals, too?
That's okay.
Okay. Let's get to work. Thank you, Jimbo. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here's your roster, Lieutenant.
All right, let's see.
Pavel Buchnevich on your top line is an 86. Rob Thomas, 89. Jordan Kyrou, 88. These are people you know. Mathieu Joseph's the second liner. Ouch. Oof, I didn't know how bad the Blues were on paper for, like... These are third liners on the second line. Joseph, 82. Braden Schen's only an 83. That's disrespect to him. Dylan Holloway's at an 84. At least he's gotten a boost. Alexandre Texier, Radek Faksa, and Oscar Sundqvist on the third line. Brandon Saad, Zachary Bolduc, and Jake Neighbors on the fourth. Defensively, you have Torrey Krug and Colton Parayko. In this universe, we'll say he's healthy.
Okay.
Nick Leddy and Philip Brober on the second. Justin Falk and Cam Fowler on the third.
All right.
And Jim Montgomery hates everybody. Bad chemistry around. And your goaltenders, Jordan Binnington and Yoel Hofer. Nathan Walker, Alexei Toropchenko, and Scott Prunovich also on your team.
All right.
And in your system, you have Dalibor Dvorsky, great young player.
Okay.
Jimmy Snuggerud, good young player.
Incredible name.
Like that?
Yeah, that's nice.
Zach Dean.
Alright.
Top 9 potential? Really? Only top 9? Otto Stenberg. Of course, we love Otto Stenberg here in the channel.
Noted.
Defense, not much really at all. And Zarenko's a good backup goalie. Or a good AHL starter, I should say. Okay, so here's your lineup to begin. Now, and let's look at the trade value as well. I'd say the first round pick is definitely something that you could say is tradable.
Alright.
Because cup or bust, so we don't really care about the first round draft pick too much. Yeah, we have no second, third, or fourth, though. So that first is pretty much all you got. Now, I would say, and I think the viewers would agree, please add your suggestions if you'd like, that this team would need an upgrade in the top 6. Your first line looks good, Buchnevich, Thomas, and Kyrou with a +5. But on the second line with an 82 overall and 83 overall, not really high enough.
Okay.
Best lines, did that do anything? No. So, right away, just to give you a better start, I'd say Neighbors is on your third line. Maybe even your second line, but I would say you got to do something that brings in a top 6, like a second liner. Probably a second line right winger.
Okay.
Second line right winger.
Alright.
Yeah, this team needs an upgrade everywhere. Defense is solid enough on paper, overall wise. But let's go to the trade blocks and see if anyone piques your interest or who might be out there, who's available in the trade blocks.
Alright. Let's see who's out there.
Picks can go bye-bye, yeah. Aiden says second line center for sure. I think a second line center would be our second, like, very high priority, but probably second priority to a second line winger. Sada on the fourth could be moved too, yes. Alright, skaters matching the block. Anaheim has nobody on their block. Let's sort by overall. And see, I won't even stop until I get to forwards who are like 80 overall-ish. And you can think about them at that point.
Alright.
If any team have any players on the block to even start the season. Andrew Kopp is 1. Let's just pin whoever's interesting, and we'll go back and see them all in one place, so you don't have to remember everyone.
Alright.
Canadians. Jake Evans. Been very good in the real world. Ryan O'Reilly, welcome back to St. Louis? Question mark. Gustav Nyquist. I'll just pin anybody who could work. Schwartz on the block in Utah usually. Okay. Jane Schwartz, welcome back.
Alright.
Schwartz and O'Reilly. No, not on the block. Just Sprong. Throw Sprong on the block. On the interest list, whatever. Watch list. Oh, sorry. I was looking at... Yeah, Schmaltz. Oh, you're saying... Sorry, you say Schmaltz? Oh, no, I think you're... Yeah. You said Schwartz, but you meant to say Schmaltz. So Schmaltz is available. Bukestad's available. Kerfoot, no, but he's not interested. Good. So that's a couple players in Utah right there. Washington, Wilson, no. No. Lars Eller, welcome. These are all former Blues here. Okay, so we're talking about second line forwards. If you go to the player search and look at the watch listed, we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possibilities.
Okay.
Now, cap space is very tight, so it's like we'd be moving out money, but taking back in money, we want to keep it as little as possible. Now, Nick Schmaltz could play center or the wing, but he has the highest trade value, so he'd be the hardest to acquire. Meanwhile, guys like Sprong and Eller, they'd be easier to acquire, but they're lower overalls. Gustav Nyquist has a good mix because he's an 84 and has a low amount of trade value, but he's 35. I don't know. What do the viewers think about
Let's see.
who can we take off this list, or who makes like the final 2, and then we can evaluate from there. Anyone piquing your interest? Ryan O'Reilly back in St. Louis would be one thing.
What about Bukestad?
Bukestad, only making 2.1 million, which is great. That does raise his trade value. Power forward, 6'6", 84 overall. This is a third line checking forward. 3.5-star shooting, 3-star puck skills. It's more the physical side of his game that's interesting.
Kopp, I'm seeing Schmaltz and Kopp. Alright.
Schmaltz, yeah, Kopp very good in the two-way game with the 88 face-offs and all that. Schmaltz would be the harder one to acquire, but Kopp also expensive. ROR, Schmaltz, or Bukestad for me, says Hobbsy. Yeah.
A lot of schmaltz. Schmaltz in the mix.
A lot of schmaltz in the mix. Let's just see an idea of a schmaltz trade then. Why can I not go to it? I can't. I have to. What? I have to go back to the trade screen. I can look at him, but I can't propose a trade for him from there. That's ridiculous. So if we were to say schmaltz, just for an idea, if we were to say schmaltz, and I were to send you at least a first, that might get it done, but then we need to get rid of a skater and get some money. So that's where Saad comes in, most likely. Saad, but he has a no trade clause. Same for Tori Krug. That's tough. They just acquired Nicoletti, and that's because as well, Tori Krug would be on LTIR here in the real world. Radek Faxa. Matsu Joseph could be a possibility. Doesn't free up enough money. Oof, this might be harder than we thought. A lot of clauses here in St. Louis. Did not realize all the clauses. Like, Prunovich isn't even playing. Even Trepchenko. If you were to just throw Trepchenko, let's say, in there as well. Plus, can Faxa go? He's our third line center, though. Maybe we trade out Cam Fowler, who we just acquired. Because in this universe, we didn't want to ever get him in the first place because Tori Krug's not injured. Now you gotta talk to him, though. Yeah, you have to have a conversation about waiving his trade clause. Okay, Joseph and Trepchenko still need 1.5 million to clear up. That's if we throw in Prunovich. Still salary cap, but just by 70k. Boy. Can you throw in one more name and take back more value, perhaps? Can Alex Texier at 2.1. Could I then, yeah, maybe I could take out... Yeah, we could try and see if one of them would waive. That is a possibility, too. Like, let's see... Probably the most likely... Would be Saad, yeah. Let's talk to Saad. A full-on wave is unlikely. Very risky. I don't think we'll even try that. Let's get him to wave it to 2 teams. Very convincing for 3 teams. So, let's cross our fingers here. Good. He's going to waive his trade clause to 3 teams. And those 3 teams are... the Blackhawks, the Canadians, and the Rangers. Let's send him back to the Blackhawks, and then let's come back to Schmaltz. We'll send Saad back to Chicago, where it all started. Here we go. Saad to Chicago. I'll take a 7th round pick, or whatever it has to be. Oops. Chicago. Take back a 7th. And they have more than 45 skaters, of course. Never easy. Wrong thing again. Who has the lowest trade value? Cini. Straight up for this guy. Maybe we could get the 7th with him. Could we get the 7th as well? I wonder. So Saad moves out. Okay, we get a 7th round pick. Okay, so Saad's out. That frees up, whatever, 4.5 million right there.
Very nice.
Now we go back to Utah. We tell them, listen, we want Nick Schmaltz. Yes, we want Nick Schmaltz. We have to give them money, though, because then they'd be under the salary cap, I think. We'll take Schmaltzy. Now, yeah, they're under the salary cap now. That's the problem. So, yes, the first round pick would probably get it done. But we need to get them over the salary cap. And, yeah, so we need to still toss in a little bit more. So that's where our scratch guys come in, like a little... Actually, let me sort by salary. So if I throw in a Texier at 2.1 and a Prunovich at 1.5, that gets them over. That gets them. That's enough. Now we can take back a little bit more value too. I'll take the first. But can you give me a prospect who I can flip in a separate trade, perhaps? Tesora likes prospects.
Absolutely, I do.
Doan wouldn't make sense. Baudouin, maybe? Baudouin? And a late pick, maybe. Thoughts?
Sounds good to me. I feel safe in your hands, Data.
Well, you're the one calling the shots here. I'm just pulling a few strings in the background.
All right.
Let's try this. A first, Texian Prunovic for Schmaltz, Baudouin, and a fourth. Let's see what that gets us. Trade accepted. Beautiful.
All right.
So there's a top 6 forward for us right there. First step of the Cup or Bust. Welcome to all 24 of you watching for the final stream of 2024. Cup or Bust, the St. Louis Blues, alongside my fiancée, Lieutenant Jenna DeSora, who's a Blues fan herself. So we're trying to get her Blues a cup to close out 2024.
Get those Blues a cup.
So let's get Schmaltz in this lineup. Leave a like if you haven't already. And you know what? If we reach 1,000 in donations, we'll make it a 24-hour stream. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, I would consider it. But that's okay. We're just here to enjoy the end of the year. For the final stream, a year that saw us have over 200 uploads and live streams. It was a great year, and we're looking forward to much, much more in 2025. So subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. You'll be made aware of all of our uploads. Do it. Why not? So now, does that make Neighbors a top 6 forward, or do we need still one more? So Shen playing third line center is great. Faxa playing fourth line center is great. But now we need to call up a couple forward. Hold on. Let's go to the roster moves. So here's what you got to do in franchise mode.
All right.
You have to count 12 forwards, 6 defense. 18 forwards. No, 12 forwards. What am I saying? 18 skaters.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 forwards. Walker's excess, usually the 13th forward, so that's if you get injured. Anybody else can go down.
Okay.
So you send those guys down. Now, then you go over to defense. You need 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need one also for injuries. So you go in your system, you call up this guy, Tucker.
He was automatically your top one? Because you were sorting by overall?
Exactly. What a quick learner you are. Aiden saying a sniper, perhaps. Yeah, I could see that being something. Let's go back to the NHL. Sort here, best lines. Okay, so Holloway's a two-way forward. I thought he'd be the sniper, but no. So the first line's good. Second line, Joseph's kind of more of a fourth liner, you know? If you told me it was the fourth line of this, if you told me this was the fourth line, I'd be okay with Trepchenko, Faxa, and Joseph. A second line sniper, I think, would go a very long way. Schmaltz could even go on the wing if we got a center sniper. Now, who else were we thinking about in our pinned players? Thank you, Utah, for that trade. We can flip Baudouin and whatever else. Back to the player search. 30 watching. I haven't gotten 30 in a little while on a stream. So we can unpin Schmaltz. Now we've got him. So Ryan O'Reilly could be the second line center and Schmaltz goes to the wing. I'm not sure if it would provide as much offense, but he would be a great defensive centerman. Nyquist could be the sniper, cheap to acquire. If we're trying to keep things semi-realistic-ish or whatever, he's on the trade block. Now we could go out and make a separate deal and just find a player that we like. But if we're saying guys who are on the trade block, Gustav Nyquist would be that guy for the second line. Yes, he's a playmaker, but he has the 4-star shooting. I feel like he simulates usually like a sniper. Or we could say let's go to player search and actually look at snipers. Give me forwards who are player type sniper. Give me any sniper forward who's making max. We gotta be careful with the money. Probably max about 4 million. And an overall always sends you back to the top. Why does it always do that? Overall of at least 84 maybe. But then tonight that's gonna be too many. To 99 is gonna be too many. Already that only gives us a handful of options. Let's bring it down to 88. Okay, it's still 10. Good. Okay. So, Connor Bedard is not going to happen. Maybe we should put an age limit. 22 or older, let's say. To weed out a few of those other ones. So 22 or older brings you down to 7.
Alright.
I could see Vetrano, actually. But now. So Marchenko, Peterka, Vetrano, Arvidsson, Mercer, Chinnikov, or Duclair. Duclair has a no-trade clause, so take him out right away.
Alright.
So it comes down to... So we can say max contract years 3 to take out Duclair to make it a little easier when we're looking. Max contract years 3, so I declare we're taken out of the mix. That leaves us with 6 options for a second-line sniper. I don't think Buffalo would want to trade Peterka. Of all these players that wouldn't get traded, probably Peterka's the one.
Who would not get traded?
Right.
Okay.
So let's take him out too.
All right.
It's like when you're searching for a scholarly article. You start...
as I often do.
Right. Salary min, we'll say 1 milli. Down to 5. So Columbus has 2 of these, so I could see them being a bit more open to parting with 1. Marchenko's been a machine in the real world. So it's Desor making the calls and Data's running the controls. I'm running the controls and she makes the final calls. We'll say that.
Yeah, he's the guide. He's my Sherpa.
I'm the Sherpa, but she's making the final calls when it comes down to a decision to make. So it comes down to Marchenko. Here are your options, my friend.
All right, listening.
Marchenko, Mercer, Chinnikov, Arvidsson, Vetrano.
Okay.
Now we want a sniper, right? Someone to shoot the puck. I think we should look at players who have a higher shooting accuracy. Is that fair?
Fair.
So, of all these players, Chinnikov has the lowest of the shooting accuracies. Hockey Sherpa, exactly. So I'd say Chinnikov's taken out because he has only 82 and 85 for his shooting accuracies. Even though he could grow and everything in a cup or bust, I'm not sure if that would be as helpful. So again, if we could just go a little bit more. And we say, hey, why did it always put you to the top? Wrist shot accuracy. Let's say a minimum of 85. That weeds out 1 more. That brings it down now to the final 5. Oh, no. Chinnikov had higher wrist shot accuracy. I'm partial to Mercer, says that guy. I've liked using him in Columbus. He's averaged 30-plus the last 2 years for Marchenko. And I think that Mercer's underrated as well, says that guy. Just got back from Palm Springs. Beautiful. How's the weather? So here's your final 4, Lieutenant.
All right.
Marchenko's the higher overall at 86, and the other 3 are all 84.
Okay.
Marchenko has 5-star shooting, 88 passing, high 80s and 90s there for shot power, shot accuracy. You got Dawson Mercer, good old Canadian boy. 4.5-star shooting, younger, could grow some more over the course of the year. 3-star defense. We're not really looking for that much defense. Marchenko is more physical, 6'3". Got Victor Arvidsson.
I think I'm intrigued by Mr. Mercer.
Dawson Mercer?
Uh-huh. Who was the first one, though?
Marchenko.
Let me see that guy, yeah.
Oops.
Thanks.
Where the attribute? There.
That's high. Those are high numbers.
High numbers. Just because you choose a player doesn't mean you necessarily get them. Maybe it'll be too hard to acquire them.
All right, let's try for Marchenko.
Marchenko's cheaper,
options.
true.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start with Marchenko. Thank you for your thought process.
Oh, thank you, Sherpa.
So if we want Marchenko, and we say, listen, Columbus, we'll give you who we just acquired, Beaudoin. We'll flip you Beaudoin. And that Utah 4th. We're still over the salary cap, so we gotta give you a little bit of money here. Could we make a little defenseman? No, I don't think I'll be able to work. And I don't want to give Broberg. I like Broberg. I'm sure you like Broberg in the real world. He's been doing good things.
Mm-hmm.
Is Fowler? No, Fowler doesn't want to go. A lot of money on defense. A lot of money on the blue line. Hey, Lieutenant? Who's making a little bit more? Like, we could trade Joseph, who's on the 4th line. Might have to. Even we could look at goaltending. Does Bennington Bennington could go to Columbus with his $6 million contract. Take back Elvis Merzlikins. No. What else is everybody else making? Yeah, it's gonna have to be. Sadly, it's gonna have to be like Mathieu Joseph, who was gonna play 4th line for us.
He was on the 4th line.
Yeah.
But now he's gone. Now he's axed.
Because we need to trade money out.
Okay.
And that's $2.95 million.
All right.
That keeps us $630K under the salary cap. We play you guys tomorrow for the Winter Classic. Oh, it's true for St. Louis. That's true. You're gonna see that tomorrow. Let me see. Winter Classic 2025.
The US Canada games in the
Blackhawks and Blues tomorrow. Is that Wrigley Field? Yes, it is at Wrigley Field.
Yeah, I was thinking it was in Chicago.
Yeah. That's exciting.
Wow.
Wow. We'll have to watch that as well as the Canada-USA game.
What a
Baudouin,
hockey day.
Joseph, and a fourth. Would you like to send this trade offer?
Sure. Let's see what they say.
I don't think they're going to go for it.
Trade reject.
Yeah. You've met our block needs well, but the value you have on the table is too far off. So I'd say we probably add I don't think picks would make as much sense. I think they'd probably want prospects. The Blues have a lot of good prospects. Sorting by trade value. I would say... What team are you with? Santana? On the Cleveland Guardians? Oh, I'm confused. Zach Dean, maybe? Could trade him. Malmstrom. Where's Malmstrom? He's down here. Yeah, Malmstrom's. Yeah, no one's going to want Malmstrom, sadly. Got to add a bit more value than that. So I'd say I'd probably lean an initial offer of including Lindstein. Can you make me mad? I don't want to make you mad. I want to keep you happy, Cody.
This is a happy place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Stenberg would be very valuable. I think let's wait on Stenberg. Let's start with Theo Lindstein. The Blues do have... Actually, maybe Buschinger would be the first one to offer instead of Theo Lindstein in the real world. Yeah. Michael Buschinger, Baudouin, a fourth, and Mathieu Joseph for Marchenko. Are you comfortable with that?
I am comfortable.
Can I even take out the fourth? Could I convince you to take out the fourth? Yes, sir. Welcome to the stream, Cat Dad. Can I convince you to take out the fourth, or do you really want to give him that fourth?
Let's try it.
With or without the fourth?
Without.
Without the fourth. Okay. Trade reject. Sweeten it just a touch.
All right.
What do you want to get? Of all your draft picks now, which would you like to add? 4, 5, 6, or 7.
Realistically, too? Can we just try some?
I can't be your Sherpa on this one.
All right. Well, can we?
I know the answer.
Is there a limit? Like if I put it there,
no, you
they
can
say no so many times.
No, you can send
keep asking.
Listen to the. You can
a 7th? See, I was gonna say a 7th.
Do we do a 7th?
Put it out there.
GM Desora's got to make the call. With a 7th, bang.
Woo!
Kirill Marchenko, welcome to St. Louis. Big move made right there for the Blues. Between Schmaltz and Marchenko to bolster that top 6. And let's see how the lineup looks now. It's exciting. Marchenko on the second line with Holloway and Schmaltz gives it a +1. That's nice. Walker comes out on the fourth line. He's been great. Nathan Walker from Australia.
Really?
Yeah. Defense doesn't have good chemistry, sadly. But I don't think there's really much we can do about that. Once we change coaches. Does Fowler have a wave list? Yes. Bruins, Hurricanes, Avalanche, and Oilers. I gotta get to know you first, Cody. If I make you a moderator, then maybe you would start banning people left and right. I gotta get to know you first. It's your first time in the stream. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you. But I have to get to know you a little bit more first before I give you the reins to the show like that. So Fowler was top pair, only at -1. Krug, Broberg. Actually, Krug, Falk, Broberg, Leddy might work. This could be a combination. That first pair is hurting us, though, because Parayko doesn't fit really anywhere. Sadly. Have you? Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. But I have to see you in the chat a little bit more before I can throw you the controls. Even Hobbsy and even Mark, those guys aren't mods either. I've never thought about adding a mod before. Join the Discord server. Come join our community. Leave some more comments. Be more involved. Absolutely. Let's see. So these are your even strength lines. You got the forwards, defense, and goalies we just saw. Now, the special teams, power play. I don't know if we want to touch up on these too much. I think we're going to be here all night if we start looking at 3-man penalty kill and 4-man power play and all that. But if there's anything we really want to change, like Marchenko, you got him as a sniper, so let's put him in a sniping role.
All right.
You know, stuff like that. Justin Falk is the playmaker on this line. Let's say Marchenko is your finisher. Who's your passer? Falk at the top is the guy who passes the puck the most. There you go. Be my best buddy. And puck carrier Rob Thomas. Power play line 2. Is Holloway the shooter here? I don't know. 85's in the shooting accuracy. Kairu, he's the center. 70 face-offs, though. No, Shen's should go center here. Kairu should go here. Yeah, being able to change individual line chemistries was a little game changer. That was a big one. Fowler's going to come off the power play. Krug can stay there. But Schmaltz is already in the power play. Really? Simon a grinder? Sure, yeah, you can join the Discord. Absolutely. There's like 3 players in the entire game that are grinders, and Sunfist is one of them. Really. Jake Neighbors can go on the power play. Holloway can be the finisher here. Distributor is Krug. Finisher is Holloway. Puck carrier can be Kairu. Jim Montgomery. Look at that smile. The big Jim. That's all we'll do for the power play. Penalty kill. We'll let the game do the penalty kill, I think.
Alright.
Save a little bit of time. Binnington the starter. Hope for the backup. 13th forward. 7th D. First line power play was pretty stacked. That was Thomas, Marchenko, Bushnevich, Schmaltz, and Falk. Boldzuk. Should he go in the AHL? Yeah, let's send Boldzuk down, actually, to let him grow. Because if for whatever reason we need to call up a player, I'd rather have Boldzuk growing in the AHL. We'll call up Dean, who has a little bit less potential, and we'll send down Boldzuk. There we go. Okay. Lieutenant, what do you think about your team?
Really looking forward to a great season.
It's cup or bust, you know that, right?
I do. I'm aware.
All right. So there's the team. Captains and jerseys. Anything change in the captains and jerseys? I don't think so. Shen's your captain. Now, the lieutenant here can make some more decisions.
All right.
Do you want to keep Braden Shen as your captain and Rob Thomas and Justin Falk as your alternate captains? Or, in your Blues experience, is there someone who stands out to you, they deserve the captaincy or an alternate captaincy? Has anything jumped out to you over the
not in particular, Dana. I'm good to go ahead and get started with our season.
You're okay with the leadership team here?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, let's sim to let's see the preseason here. Sure, absolutely, we can do a Blackhawks one of these days. Let's sim the first game of the preseason. Let's see how things look in the preseason.
All right.
Little taste. Little nibble.
Little taste tests.
Bushnevich, no, maybe in the real world they have a few A's.
You know what? That name went through my mind. That's my dad's favorite.
Oh, there you go. Marchenko, power play goal. Very nice. Second period, 5-3. And 7-3. Nice game to start things off in the preseason. 7-3 victory. 4 points from Rob Thomas. 3 from Neighbors, who's going to get a big chance with his ice time. Krug, Bushnevich, Shen, Sundqvist. Nice. Great start.
All right.
Now, let's get to the season itself. This isn't quite franchise mode. This is cup or bust. So let's sim the regular season. And then we can see the storylines that were. No, thank you. Is this her from south of you? Yes, she is.
That is accurate.
2-1 loss. We're 2-1-0. Let's keep on simming towards regular season. All these random traits. One more. We're 4-1-1. Last game of the preseason now. Hope we're getting the start.
Keeping up international relations.
Absolutely. 3-1. It's the Starfleet way. 4-2-1 over the 7-game preseason.
All right.
6 points from Neighbors, Shen, Thomas. What you're looking for here now, Lieutenant. You're looking for any trends that pop up here.
Right.
Someone who should have been doing well who didn't do anything.
Any holes, anything that needs patched.
Sure. Any glaring plus-minus problems.
Okay.
Every home opener for the Blues, I use the alternate jersey. Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful jersey. Okay. Looks pretty normal to me here. Falk with only 1 assist is maybe a bit odd as the distributor on the first power play unit. Nick Schmaltz, your big top six acquisition, Lieutenant. Only 2 assists in 7 games. Broberg a +4, that's good. Ooh, this is now here's something you just noticed. Dylan Holloway, 84 overall, second line minutes, almost 17 per night, second unit power play finisher, 0 points in 7 games. So that's something you have to keep an eye on into the regular season. Okay?
Okay.
Put that in your head. Binnington, what? These are crazy numbers from Jordan Binnington. 949 save percentage and 1.65 goals against average. So that's the preseason. Take it with a massive grain of salt. What's that? A massive grain. And then now what you want to do is kind of balance it with the expectations of the regular season because things will be different, essentially. Okay, so here we go. Starting on the road at the Climate Pledge Arena against the Seattle Kraken.
A Kraken.
Who's your starting goalie for game 1? Putting Binnington out there?
Absolutely.
All right. Game 1 of the Cup or Bust GM DeSora era. Yeah, I hope so. For the Four Nations, that would be great. Let's get it started with the team that we built. Little off-season tweaks. Strong defense on paper. Let's get this St. Louis Blues team a Stanley Cup and the 6th shot of the night and the 6th and 7 shots go in for 2-0 through the first few minutes here.
Come on.
What are you talking about there, Joshua? Do you see my comment? What are you referring to? First period, 3-1. Buchnevich scores the lone goal for St. Louis. It's 3-1,
right.
Shots 12-11 after 20. Second period, down by 2. Now still down by 2. Beniers scores, making a 3-goal lead, and Cam Fowler restores the 2-goal margin. Shots are 22-20 for the Kraken. Down by 2 shots, down by 2 goals.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Third period now. Where are those acquisitions? Marchenko, Schmaltz, Holloway in your second line. Let's go. And that's going to be a second for Bjorkstrand and the 5th past Binnington after his crazy preseason.
Wow.
Means nothing for the goalies. Down by 3 with 5 to go, and that'll be it for the season opener in Seattle as the Kraken take it against the Blues. Not a great way to start the year. Hat-trick Bjorkstrand on Binnington, all 3 even strength.
Ouch.
6 goals against for Jordan Binnington. There's the real Jordan Binnington. And that's a tough way to start the loss. So remember, in franchise mode, you have to advance the day after to lock in the result. Let's keep going until we get our first win here. Binnington will start again against Askarov and the Sharks. Here we go. First period, 1-0, Jake Neighbors.
All right.
Second period, 2-0, Pavel Buchnevich. All right,
come on.
Blues are up. Shots are 26-21 St. Louis. 2-0 through 40 against the, I guess, lowly Sharks. Here, that's going to come back to haunt us now, though. 5 minutes in the period, still into a 2-0 lead. Power play, I'm looking at you, Holloway. Killed off, and still a 2-goal margin through the final 5 minutes now. Shots 35-28 for St. Louis. Power play for the Sharks. Zetterlund scores late, 90 seconds. Woo! But Krug adds the empty netter, and that'll be it. Blues win 3-1.
All right.
There's the first win of the year. The first win of the GM DeSora era. All right, let's get to the calendar now. Let's do some simulation. Is there a game that you'd like to go see?
Let's go see. How many games ahead should I go?
As much as you like.
Let's go see Carolina.
Carolina. Let's go see the Hurricanes. All right, in Vegas, 4-3 win. Very good. 2-1. Hosting the Wild, 4-3 win. Hosting the Islanders, 4-1 win.
All right.
4-1-0 to start the year. Now, a recommendation for you, I would say let's keep on simming. Let's.
Okay.
If the calendar is giving us good things, let's not break it up with a slow sim.
All right, let's go.
Let's go another week, maybe. Carolina hosting the Hurricanes. Here's a 7-3 loss, right? No, 6-1 win. There you go.
All right.
6-5 shootout win.
Okay,
In Toronto,
okay.
4-1 win.
Well, come on.
Okay, we're 7-1. I'd say let's do another week.
All right.
The calendar's hot. Let's go now. Benny just needed to stretch. In Montreal, 8-4 win, 8-4 contre le Canadien. Then the 5-3 loss brings it down to an okay. Woo-hoo. Wow. Then a 3-1 win. So that was a, 8-game win streak.
Wow.
Before a 5-3 loss and a 3-1 win to bounce right back. Would you like to go and see the Maple Leafs now?
Let's do it.
Okay. The Maple Leafs. We're 9-2-0 facing the 6-4-1 Maple Leafs. Here we go. First period 0-0. Second period 1-1. Pareko and Nylander
right.
scoring the goals. Shots 25-23 for the Maple Leafs with 20 minutes to go. 8 games in a row, then 1 loss,
Woo.
1 win. Can we make
All
it 2
right.
in a row as Buchnevich makes it 2-1 now? Can we get back on a little bit of a streak? A 3-1 Rob Thomas. Could that be enough with a 2-goal cushion? Bennington standing tall, 31 saves on 32 shots so far,
There
and
we
Marchenko
go.
puts it to bed. Marchenko, there's your boy.
There's my boy.
Marchenko. 4-1 the final. Big night from Jordan Binnington. Oh my goodness, 34 saves from Binner. If this keeps up, Data might have to move to St. Louis to follow Jasora's new job as GM.
Hey,
I guess I'll have to.
Wow.
As long as I could be
High praise.
an AGM. I just want to see Binnington's numbers. 919 save percentage and 2.57 goals against average. 10-2 through 12 games.
All right.
Let's go another couple weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks.
Sure. Yeah.
Any game you want to see in there? Hosting the Lightning, 6-3 loss. Hosting Utah, 3-2. Back-to-back losses for the first time this season. 4-3 overtime loss. Bruins 4-3 loss. Okay. There we go. And then Schmaltz has a wrist sprain.
What's going on?
The game doesn't like us anymore in this month. So Shen will come up to fill in with the injury. Faxa can come up too, and then Dean can fill in there. You see, you say, I press a button called replace in all lines. What do you think that means? Let's ask Desora. What does it mean if I press a button and I say, I want this player to replace this other player in all lines? What does that mean?
That player would replace the other player that needs to be replaced in all the lines.
All the lines? You're sure?
I would think.
They said all lines, did they not?
They did say all lines.
They said all lines?
I believe so.
Interesting.
Hmm.
It does all lines except the power play, pretty much. But you should have known that, magically. Let's put Pareko here.
Magic.
Let's back out here for a second. Schmaltz isn't out for long. Where are we? Okay, whoa! So after an 8-game win streak, and then 1 loss, 2 wins, we then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 0-5-1 in the next 6 games, including an 11-4 loss.
Wow.
Against Buffalo. Great. 10-7-1. There goes the hot start. Now, what's going on here? Joel Hofer is a disgrace.
Can we look back at how we looked at their stats before? To see what was going on?
Yes, absolutely. You can even look at the game logs if you want to see one game in particular.
Sorry, I don't know the lingo.
That's fine.
Okay.
22 points from Buchnevich, 20 points from Marchenko. Look at that, 12 goals and 20 points from Kirill Marchenko. That's crazy. Schmaltz 19, that's great. Thomas 18, Cairo 17. Who's struggling here? Is it Holloway still? Where's Holloway? Oh, actually, Holloway was up here. No, Holloway's doing okay. He has 14 points.
He was almost down.
He was about to be out. The fourth line struggling with the plus minuses. -5, -6, -5. Broberg, 2 points, -4. The fourth line really struggling. And the goaltending imploded. What's up in the AHL? How's everyone doing here? Okay. Schooneman? What? 9 points from Schooneman. That's crazy. Corey Schooneman. Maybe a fourth line acquisition would be of help. Thoughts?
Yeah, let's look at it. Who's fourth?
Maybe Walker's a 77's too weak. Need to bring in some sort of like 80 overall option.
How much cap space do we have left?
Cap space. So you're learning the lingo.
I do know some of the lingo. I have watched videos, yeah.
Right. You've seen some of my videos. We have only 600k in cap. But if we were to trade out, let's say, Nathan Walker as well, we could acquire someone making about 1.2 million.
All right.
So if we went to player search, and we said we want a forward who is making a max of 1.25 million, who is at least an 80 overall. Let's see, someone who's 79 to 81 maybe, let's say. And has Stick checking. Let's just choose out for all the defensive attributes. Stick checking of at least 85. Who comes up here? 40 players come up.
Wow.
So let's take out the rookies. We'll say at least, well, rookie, at least 21, let's say. How much does that change? It's only 3 players. Can we take out anybody else, or do we start searching from here? Doesn't have to be too deep. Whoever strikes our fancy first, we can go for.
Okay.
Let's refine it maybe a little bit more then. Scholarly articles, remember? Stick checking 85, let's say shot blocking. Come on. Shot blocking, also 85. How about that?
Alright.
From 37 down to 2.
Ooh, alright.
Woo. So if that's 2 refined, we can fix it. But that leaves us with Luke Glendenning and Trevor Lewis, both in their mid to late 30s. Luke Glendenning could play center. And Trevor Lewis.
37.
37.
Oof. Go back to the other guy?
Ah, sorry. I was going to maybe unrefine it a little bit.
Okay, go for it.
Let's go down to 83 of each. Okay, 12 players. Is Beecher here? Beecher was suggested. No, I'm not seeing Beecher here anymore, that guy. So if we start by overall here, Ridley Gregg, that's a bit too much trade value. Probably Jimmy VC would be the first that I'm interested in, money-wise. And overall-wise on that. Jimmy VC. 3-star defense. Smart 83-87, 83-85, 83-86, 83-87, Thomas Nosek. 83-85, 83-85, 87-87 for Glendenning, like we said. And then Lewis, Lazar, Mott. That's about it. Mikey E. Mikey E has the 83 shot blocking, 87 stick checking. He's a grinder. Ryan likes VC. And Hobbsy likes Ridley Gregg, of course. Former Starfleet officer. VC 82, 84, 87. Ridley, yeah, I think he is the best, but he's also the most valuable trade value-wise. 84, 84, 86 on the defensive attributes. 3 points, -8 on the year. Yeah, that's not pretty. 5 points, -5. 6 points, -4. Kapanen, 12 points plus 7. Gotta do it for those games against the Leafs. Not a lot of good results here. Simulation-wise, it looks like. No one's really speaking to me that much, honestly. Maybe VC or Mikey E.
What about Kapanen?
Probably give the edge to VC. Yeah, the issue that I was going to say was, right now he's playing 12 minutes a night. See that?
Okay.
Enjoying his life with 11 points. 12 points in 18 games.
I see.
The Oilers wouldn't trade him, and he wouldn't want to come be a fourth liner when
see.
he's doing all that in Edmonton right now.
Thank you, my Sherpa.
You're welcome. If we look at Jimmy V, what would happen for VC? If we said, here's Nathan Walker and a pick, how costly would it be to get? What pick would you like to add here, GM?
Can we try 6? Round 6?
Yeah, well, I don't think that's going to go. Walker on a 6th for VC? No.
Okay.
Next?
4th.
4th. Big jump. You want to show them that you mean business.
Yep.
Wow. Oof.
Still rejected.
Not switching at all. 4th and?
Can we do a 4th and a 6th?
Could do 4th and a 6th. Just no picks in this draft. Copper Bus. It seems like a sweet proposal on our end, so I accept. He's just laughing at you. He's laughing at you.
He's laughing at
He's laughing at you.
Did I give him too high of trade?
No, but with a 4th, he says not sufficient at all. Then you add a 6th, and he's laughing at you.
Disgusting.
What do you say to him?
Disgusting.
Oh, man. Duolingo. We have to do our Duolingo in the next 15 minutes here.
Yeah, that's true.
Little duo.
Couples Duolingo. That'll be the next episode.
All right, Jimmy VC's on board to try and strengthen the fourth line a little bit. And there we go. Jimmy VC. Welcome to St. Louis, big boy. All right, and on we go to continue simulating. After going 0-5-1, GM DeSora says, pump the brakes, something's got to change. You want to see this game against Carolina?
Sure.
Let's see the first game since those changes were made. First period, 2-0 Hurricanes. Hofer is a disgrace.
Come on.
4-1. 4-2 loss.
Wow.
0-6-1 in your last 7 games now, GM DeSora. No, this will be our last stream of the year. Last video, last stream of the year. Next video probably comes January 3rd or 4th. Okay. Now, time to look a little bit deeper. Big Jim isn't happy. No, I guess not. Not shuffling the lines enough. Somehow we're second in the division, though. What's the power play and penalty kill at? Power play 18.3, penalty kill 72.9. What a joke. Yeah, that's what I get for saying, oh, let's let the game decide the penalty kill. We'll do the power play. Let the game control the penalty kill. That's what we get. Oh my. Yeah, why are the 2 best centermen here? Family Monopoly featuring Dad, Mom, and DeSora. Fowler, Pareko, Shen, Holloway, sure. Second unit. Thomas, Sundqvist, Letty, Falk. He blocks a lot of shots. Third, Faxa, VC, Krug, Broberg. Okay. So we didn't change much there, but just the positions, winning more face-offs, stuff like that might be helpful for the first pair. For the second... You know what? Let's get Shen off of there. And let's make it Thomas, Holloway, Fowler, Pareko. Shen, Sundqvist, Letty, Falk. And Faxa, VC, Krug, Broberg. That'll be what I recommend here. Sorry to kind of fly through that quickly, Lieutenant.
Oh, that's okay, Sherpa.
Okay. Let's go see that Rangers team that we just traded with. They laughed at us. Kairu Sorefoot. Head coach just replaced for a quick little injury like that. 7-5 win. Okay. 5-3 loss. 5-0 loss. So this team's a joke now is what we're trying to tell you. Let's just keep simming. Let's try and get healthy. 3-2 overtime win. Nick Schmaltz is back. That's big news.
It was such a beautiful beginning.
I know.
Here we are.
So, Schmaltz coming back here. Going there. Shen's going here. You like the speed of the menus?
Oh yeah. I was gonna comment on the menu speeds.
Yeah. And VC can go back there. Okay. On the power play, Schmaltz will go back here. Schmaltzy. And on the penalty kill, he should also be on the third unit, I think. Maybe we'll swap him to the second unit. Let's put Sundqvist with Fax on the third unit. Okay. Now we just gotta wait for Kairu to be healthy. 3-2 overtime win. I think he's gonna be healthy after this game. In New Jersey, hold on. Kairu healthy. Tucker comes out. Tyler Tucker, 4 games, -2, 1 assist. With the defenseman playing first line. We can't be bothered with all these line changes. Kairu back. And we're back to full health. That team that won 8 games in a row, let's get that team back on the ice here, right? 5-2 loss. Cup or bust. Here we go. Against the Flyers. Here we go. Hosting Philadelphia. I'm not sure what happened there. 6-1 win. 4-3 shootout loss. 13-11-2. A team with an 8-game win streak is now 2 games above 500, barely. 4-1 win. Okay. In Edmonton. 6-3 win.
All right.
In Vancouver, 3-2 overtime loss. Falk, sore upper body. Okay. Sharks, 6-1 win. Okay. In Dallas, Pareko, sore knee. Yep, no problem. No one cares. No one has passion. 3-2 win. 4-2 win. Okay. Schmaltz giving us good things. Falk is back. And he goes here. And then Tucker can go here for Dean. Broberg some top pair minutes. Why not? 4-3 loss. 2 more games till I think he's back. 3-2 shootout loss in Florida. 4-3 overtime win. Last game for the holiday break here in Detroit against the Red Wings. 2-1 win. Colin Braco's healthy. Christmas miracle on a Christmas day. Isn't that nice?
That's nice.
Defense, Broberg can go back down. And Braco back to full health. Okay, we are 20, 12, and 4. So we've bounced back quite a bit, I think. Let's go see the Sabres. Remember they beat us 11-4 last game.
Disgusting.
What do you want to... What do you want the score to be in this game? 6-3 win, nice.
12-0.
12-0. Here we go. 12-0. You heard the GM. 12-0. First period, 2-1 Buffalo. Already finished. Second period, 3-1 Buffalo.
Come on.
3 goals on 16 shots past Bennington. Buchnevich with his second. It's the 3-2 game. Power play Sabres now. Kill it off. There we go. That penalty kill getting the job done. Down by 1 with 10 minutes to go now. Outshooting Buffalo 28-23. Down by 1 with 5 to go. Let's go. Dylan Holloway. Oh, it's Marchenko tying it at 3. There you go, Marchenko. Will we see overtime? No! Toropchenko with the game-winning goal. Toropchenko wins it for the Blues. Down 3-2 to winning 4-3. Down 3-1 even. Sorry, to winning 4-3. Wow, what a huge rally that was.
Wow.
2 goals from Buchnevich as well.
Baby.
Please trade Butcher and Baddington and get a better goalie. I hear you, Mark. Ronan, welcome to the stream. Chenko's, that's true. The Chenko's getting it done. Yeah, Bennington. I might recommend a Bennington trade soon enough.
Let's look at it.
Well, just got to win. Let's see what happens here against Chicago to start off the new calendar year, 2025. 5-2 loss. That's tomorrow in the real. This is today's date in the real world.
Wow.
There you go. Trade for a 70 overall Jacob Dobbs. Yes.
Wait, and we're playing the Blackhawks tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the real schedule.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was the actual real
I'm
schedule.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Projected.
Unless that's a crazy coincidence. I'm pretty sure. 2-0 loss and then a 2-1 shootout win. Okay. 23, 14, and 4 through 4. Actually, that's the 41 game mark. Okay, so we're at the halfway point. No, I do not have a TikTok. I don't. I have YouTube, I have X, and I have Instagram. Instagram's more for my hockey cards, though. But no TikTok. Where are we going? Team stats. Where am I going? So we're 23, 14, and 4. On pace to go 46, 28, and 8. That wouldn't be bad. Second in the division. On pace for 100 points. The X is just Data782. DATA782, just like the YouTube channel. We currently sit 7th in the entire National Hockey League, my friend.
Whoa.
For goals for per game, we are 8th. For goals against per game, we are one of the higher teams, it looks like. Middle of the pack, but a bit higher than I'd like. Power play at 19.7%. Yes, X formerly Twitter. Oh, what is X? Oh, sorry. Awful numbers for Philip Gustafson. In the real world, you're saying, Gen Z? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're 9th in the league for power play. Not bad. And the penalty kill has gotten better from 72 to 78. Still way too low, but at least it's now the 5th worst instead of the worst. So it takes time for the sample to grow, but at least that's an improvement. Pavel Buchnevich is on pace for 88 points, 44 so far. Thomas on pace for 80. Schmaltz 37 and 35, on pace for over 82 points in a full 82-game season. Kyrou 35, Marchenko 17 goals. Oh, in the game, because we're facing Minnesota next, that's why. Marchenko on pace for 34 goals. Holloway 14 goals, 31 points, good. Shen 21, Neighbors 21, Krug 17, -4. Montori. Cam Fowler 17 points and a plus 23. How about that? Justin Falk 16 and 38. Sundqvist 15, -9. Preco 13 plus 17. VC, what's he done with just St. Louis? 6 points and a +1. Not bad.
All right.
Fourth line roll. Nicoletti 11 points, -4. Faxa 11. Torpchenko with that 1 goal is the game winner. His 1 goal all season. He's on pace for 2 goals. 1 goal all season. It was the game winner. And that last one went to C. Broberg 6. Tucker 2 points, -6. Wow. And Binnington at a .905 save percentage with 3.09 goals against. And Hofer has been a train wreck in relief. 1 and 5 with an .897 save percentage, 3.55 goals against average. Wow. So anything that really stands out to you there? As like must change now?
What do you think about Binnington?
Yeah, Binnington. He's not the guy.
Let's explore our options.
Maybe you want to play Minnesota?
Sure.
Gustafsson has bad numbers too.
All right.
Let's see him shut us out. It's 11:56. Got to do Duolingo here. First period 1-1. Neighbors Boldy. Second period 5-3. There you go. 5 goals on 23 shots past Binnington. He just played his last game as a Blue, my friend. And 5-4 the final. Binnington is out. Time for a Binnington trade. And Marchenko has a fractured left elbow. But somehow he's only out for like 3.5 weeks. Okay, trade time. After our Duolingo pause here. Sponsored. Just kidding.
Sponsored in part by this portion of today's video.
That would be nice.
But not actually.
Let's do a quick little story. Una famiglia molto grande. Laura incontra la famiglia di Anna. Angel 25 declines so right. Yeah, it's, after 30 years, absolutely, you gotta tell me. Not sponsored yet, but coming soon. New goalie room completely. Yeah.
Justoria is not doing Italian.
No, she's doing her French. I'm doing my Italian. Actually, first we gotta see where Binnington can even be traded to. That's the real question we have to think about first. He has a 14-team trade list. So look at this list while I do my quick little story. Salve Laura, lui è mio fratello Antonio, ciao, e loro sono I miei nonni. Buongiorno. Lui è mio padre Alberto, e lui è mio fratello Mario. Duolingo. It could also be just to a team for value, and we flip that value. 3-hour Duolingo for I'll do it. No problem. Ora questa è anche la tua famiglia, Laura. That's it. Done.
Oh.
Hey, Dexter with the 10. How about that? Thank you, Donald. I appreciate that. Dexter with the 10 to close off the year. Wow, wonderful timing. Thank you, Dexter. Dexter, watching over in Latvia.
How kind, really?
Stationed over there.
Really?
Yeah. Unless I'm mistaken that he was just in Latvia for a day, but he told me he was in Latvia at one point.
Wow.
332. Thank you for that, Dexter. Let me go ahead and add those entries for you into our next raffle. The last donation of 2024, unless somebody's going to beat him, the last donation of 2024 goes to Dexter and gets him up to 11 entries now, with 2 entries there.
Wow,
3 years, gotcha. Shouldn't you be? Yeah, I should be sleeping, but you're doing a little extended something with the fiancé here. So we said maybe to Boston for Boosie. Actually, the Ducks have goalies here. Like we could try and make a Dostal trade happen. He's interested in Anaheim. We can make a Dostal trade try. Doesn't. Yeah. Boston. Swayman, Corpusalo. Good, Mark. Take the day.
I need a day off.
Take that day. That's it. I'm staying up late. It's the holidays. Excuse me. Corpusalo. We could get Corpusalo, but I don't really want Corpusalo. Excuse me. Hiccups. We said where? Flames, Blackhawks, Blue Jackets, Red Wings. Starting by overall. Flames, Blackhawks. Peter Marachek? No. Brassois? No. 4.01 goals against average. Columbus, I don't think so. Detroit, they have a lot of goalies in Detroit, actually. I could see a Detroit trade. For Talbot, Lyon, or Husso. Cam Talbot, 86 overall. Better numbers, but he's 37. Lyon, decent numbers, smaller sample size. And Husso doesn't want to come to our team. So Cam Talbot could be the guy. Husso doesn't want to get traded, so we can't do Husso. Cam Talbot could be the guy. Keep him in mind. Where else can we look? Edmonton, LA, Montreal, New York. Edmonton. No. LA. No. Montreal. No. Rangers. Jonathan Quick doesn't want to be traded. Right now I'd say Cam Talbot's the front runner. Or a Lucas Dostal type thing. Flyers, Penguins, Leafs, Utah. Hofer for Lyon might be better than Vinning. That's also a good idea there, Hobbsy. Pittsburgh. Blomqvist, Nedeljkovic. They have 281s here in Pittsburgh. Both very ugly numbers. Wall and Stolars. Can we get one of these two from Toronto? Eesh, ugly numbers here. Everyone has bad numbers. Melka and Ingram. Maybe Connor Ingram, but... Maybe that wasn't a bad idea, though, to say... We'll keep Binnington, and we'll flip Hofer for Lyon instead.
Intriguing.
Because Hofer's not any better here. 900 save percentage, 3.39 goals against. Hofer for Lyon. What do you think about this, GM?
Let's see.
Offer just like this?
Offer it.
All right. Trade rejected.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, where's Hunter Jones? You know Hunter Jones? Day 72 Hall of Famer?
Of course. Of course.
What pick would you like to add?
Let's we'll try 7.
7. There you go.
Ooh, there we go.
Accepted. All right, Alex Lyon, welcome to St. Louis. Now, can he take over the starting role from Jordan Binnington will be the question. So what we'll do is turn off auto goalie rotate, and we'll give him a good number of games. Let's bring up neighbors while there's an injury right now. So Lyon goes there, and he'll start for now. Something's got to change over here. We'll turn off auto goalie rotate. Oops, don't write that. Auto goalie rotate. Turn that off. Alright, so Lyon is a starter for the foreseeable future. Let's see what he does. Let's give him, what, 10 games?
Sure, yeah.
10 games?
Let's do it.
Alright. 1, 2,
Wow us.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go see game 10 against a very good Avalanche team. They're above us in the division, actually. Alright, here we go. And we should be fully healthy soon enough in February. 6-3 loss to start things off in his debut.
Does he need to just
7-4 loss. And Broberg has a pulled groin. Great. 6-3 loss, 7-4 loss, 4-1 win.
Okay.
5-1 loss. And a 5-3 loss. I'm gonna pause it there.
Ugly.
Man, what is it? Look at this. 848 save percentage, 5.18 goals against average. Just can't catch a break. With all defensemen of like 85 overall plus. Nothing works. Incredible. This is cup or bust. We got to do something. One in 4. 849 save percentage. It's the defense, but I don't know what to tell you. Plus 25, plus 17. It's Krug and Falk, I guess.
Thankfully, Desora isn't quite as hot-headed, maybe.
No, I'm not hot-headed. Okay, we'll switch up the defensive pairs there. And we're still waiting for Broberg. Yeah, Broberg and Marchenko both being out doesn't help. Let's change up the defense, see if it does anything. McDavid has 74 points, really. In Vegas, 4-2 win.
Alright.
Boy.
Not wowed, Lion.
I'm not wowed. 5-3 loss.
The opposite of wowed. Actually, I'm so unwowed that I'm wowed at how bad it's been.
This has to be a big win. 3-0 shutout loss. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Ready for this? We need some better support in the lineup. We need some more scoring in this lineup. Okay. Thomas, Kyrou, Schmaltz, Bushnevich, not changing. Marchenko's going to come back soon. Dylan Holloway. Is he a trade candidate? 15 goals, 19 assists, 34 points in 50 games. Probably not. I think he's doing okay. Jake Neighbors has 25 points in 50 games as a -7. It's not horrible. Shen's okay. Maybe Sundqvist has to go then. Sundqvist. Because the fourth line is what? Faxa, VC, Torpchenko? So Sundqvist out. And let's bring in a third line scorer and a goalie. Lion, it was nice having you. Goodbye. 2-6, 885 save percentage, 4.19 goals against average. Goodbye. So let's bring in a third line scorer and a goalie. And it's going to cost us a prospect, unfortunately. We don't want to do it, but it's cup or bust. So I'd say probably... Tough call. There are 3 centermen, so I guess Boldzuk. Lion really failed us there. We saw Lucas Dostal as a possible goalie possibility in Anaheim. Numbers aren't great, but the Ducks aren't good. Well, they're okay. 26, 21, and 4. It's acquirable. Actually, no. It's we were thinking Anaheim because Binnington. We didn't look at everybody else. That's true. If Binnington's not part of the trade, we don't need to worry about that. Devin Levi. No, we need someone. Devin Levi. No. For Wallstedt, we'll check that out. Kachetkov. No. Every goalie in the league is bad this year. Mackenzie Blackwood. Day 72 Hall of Famer Mackenzie Blackwood. Joel Hofer, let's see his 998 save percentage since being traded to Detroit. Yeah, his one game was a win where he allowed 2 goals and a 935 save percentage. That make sense to you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Florida. Spencer Knight? Meh. Minnesota, yeah. So Wallstedt's an 82 in the AHL. Numbers are okay. Fleury's numbers are great. Gustafson's numbers are horrible, we saw, right? Yeah. Would the Wild be open to trading him? I don't know. That's a lot of trade value on Wallstedt. You have to trade back a skater as well. Would Wallstedt be our starter, I wonder? Rangers. No. Flyers. Urson. No. Penguins. No. Sharks. Georgiev on their block. Decent numbers in the AHL. Good numbers in the AHL even. Could we do Georgiev? But that wouldn't make sense for San Jose. They wouldn't want to do a trade like that. Taking back roster players and whatnot. Tampa, Toronto. Toronto, we already weren't impressed really by the numbers here. Stolarz is better. I wonder if Stolars would do anything. Still awake there, Lieutenant?
Yep.
Forwards. Who doesn't have a trade clause? Like a Matthew Nyes scorer? Can we get a Matthew Nyes type guy in here? 14 goals on the year. Nick Robertson, Max Pacioretty. No. Trade value would be a bit much. Nyes and Stolars for Sundqvist, Lyon, and Boldzuk. What do you think about that?
Alright, let's see.
Send it?
Send it.
Rejected.
Thanks.
Man. I know realism isn't perfect here, but in a cup or bust, you can suspend that a little bit. Throw a fifth.
Alright, let's see if they'll bite.
No.
Nope.
Third. Gotta use up those picks. Too far off.
Wow.
Third and a fifth.
See if they'll take it.
And a fifth.
Oof.
So we need just a touch. Third and a fourth.
Yay.
A bit low for us. Third and a fourth, no good. AKA, give me 2/3. Or just a strip. Second, we don't have any seconds, so 2/3. Trade accepted.
There we go.
Well, the things we're doing for this team, man. Okay, so now, third line. We could probably put Neighbors back on the second line for now. Sorry, the third line for now. Swap this back, and the second line fill-in will be Matthew Nyes for the time being. And for the goaltending, we'll put in Anthony Stolars as our new starter for the next little bit. Yeah, a bit of a blockbuster, yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Whew.
Let's see how it
We can only do so much. We've traded prospects, we've traded picks, we can't trade everything in this entire team.
Right.
Let's go see this game against the Canucks, and thankfully Marchenko should be back soon. Grudge match. Why is this a grudge match? Alex Lyon. Hardly knew ya.
I have no words.
Ooh. It's too late for me to say anything.
Shaken. Disgusted.
I never turned the light off over there. There you go. 4 goals already on the 4 goals in 20 minutes and 31 seconds.
Why not? Why not?
5 goals against. It's great.
Just add another one. Another goal.
Okay.
Wow.
Time for one more change.
Disgusting.
We're going to ask a defenseman to waive their trade clause. Defense. One of these defensemen are going to be waiving their trade clause. Parayko's been good. Torrey Krug is gone. Almost 2 a.m. I'm probably going to fall asleep. All right, no problem, Hobbsy. Thanks for being here, buddy. Oh, an event we will. Thank you. First thing I'm going to do is just ask him to waive his trade clause. Are you okay with that? Sorry, I didn't...
Yep.
Yeah. Krug's got to go. Very risky for 3... Okay, so we're only getting 2 teams, and it's even risky, so we'll have to ask him again if he says no. Okay, he says yes, thank you. I didn't see this coming, really? You've been a disgrace to the sport of hockey. So Krug is open to be trading to the Flames and the Blue Jackets. Okay, so we're making a trade with one of them. Let me just advance the days with the game locks in.
Alright.
Before the voodoo gets us. Flames and Blue Jackets. What defensemen are available from either team? Oof, not much in Calgary. Tyson Barrie might actually be helpful, though, as a defensive defenseman. Columbus would probably have more options. Yeah, Columbus has more options for us. Like an Ivan Provorov might go a long way. But at 5.6 million, that would be hard to do. Actually, no, Krug would be 6.5 moving out, so... We could do a Krug for Provorov type swap. Provorov, 21 points, plus 5 on the year. There's also Dante Fabro.
Okay.
Who also has 15 points, is a plus 15.
Almost anything has to be better at this point.
Yeah, anything. Pretty similar. Just left side versus right side. Neither fit the coach's system. Fire the coach soon. That's the next move. I mean, Provorov is 3 overall higher, so I guess we go Provorov. But Fabro's been good too. Okay. So Krug and more value having to go out. More rookies, let's say. Sad. Like Dvorsky, like these are all untouchables, I think. Like the Zach Dean is a bit more. They want Fischer, so I'll give you Fischer. And they want Loof. You okay with this? They want those 2 players.
Alright, let's see how it goes.
Trade rejected. Digging into those picks again.
Throw him a 6er.
A little 6er. Reject. Look at the trade value. There's so much in our favor.
Throw him a 5.
That's crazy.
Alright, bump it up. Throw him a 3.
Let's throw him the 3. There's no 3.
Wow, the only
4.
thing we have left is
Did
we trade a 4? We trade a 6 and a 5? Maybe try a 5 and a 6. 4 and a 6.
You're a bit off. No problem, that guy. Yeah, way past our bedtime as well. Yeah. Happy New Year to that guy. Happy New Year to Hobbsy.
Happy New Year.
Have a lovely time tomorrow. Safe and healthy. Who was the other defenseman we had said? Sorry. Yeah, way later than our usual streams go. There we go.
Alright.
Ivan Provorov, welcome to St. Louis. Torrey Krug, get out of our sight. So on defense, we'll have Provorov go here, and what's his name? Broberg will be back soon. We'll keep it like that for now. Whew. Can only do so much. We made a lot of changes to this Blues team.
We have.
Made a lot of changes.
Big workshop.
Here we go. Against the 36-11-4 Avalanche. Marchenko's back to healthy.
Alright.
Big news.
My boy.
Dean will come out. Marchenko here. So now Nyes can actually play in the third-line scoring role that we acquired him for. Neighbors, Shen, and Nyes is the new third line. Here we go. In Colorado. Here we go. 2-0 Blues early. How about that? Thomas and Torpchenko. Warmaster, Happy New Year to you guys as well. By the way, love the content since I've joined. I've watched so many series in my short time here. Thank you for getting me back into hockey. Hey, thank you for taking the time to enjoy what has been made here on the channel.
It's a very kind comment.
Thank you, Warmaster. Happy New Year to you as well, buddy. Second period, there we go. 4 goals against on Stolars. That's great. 3 goals against in a minute and a half. Landon says hello.
Ooh, hello.
3 goals against in a minute and a half. That's great. Down by 1. From up by 2 to down by 1 now. 4-3 Avalanche. Here in the third period. Power play Avs. Kill it off. Being outshot 30-19 with 7 minutes to go. Yeah, just allow 4 goals super quick and then nothing else happens the rest of the game. That's fine. Hey, Rob Thomas! Hey! Sorry, I missed that. Rob Thomas scores with 17 seconds left to force overtime.
Right. Come on.
Nothing happens in overtime. Off to the shootout, and the Avalanche win the shootout.
Oof.
We got a point out of it.
I like the passion, the effort.
Yeah, fire the coach, man. Jim Montgomery, bro, you're a joke. What other coaches are available out here? No one. That's the problem in year 1. That's the problem with the cup or bust with the coach. Can't do much. Okay, let's turn auto goalie rotate back on and just cross our fingers. Crazy. Auto goalie rotate. Alright. We've done literally all we can do now. We've made every trade. We've used every piece of value. This is the team. Or, as Aiden says, trade a top forward for a top D-man. Huh. Broberg's healthy. Let's see how this fully healthy team does. We're finally fully healthy for the first time. Let's give them a chance until the deadline.
Alright, here we go.
Kyler Tucker, negative 14. That's great. Oh my goodness. Okay, Broberg's going to play third pair with Provorov. No. We're going to go Provorov, Falk, Letty, Broberg. Let's try that. Coach did that. 3-1 win. There you go. 6-2 win.
All right.
5-2 loss. Let's
Right,
go
get it
through
back,
the
get it
All-Star
back.
break. Last game here against the Blackhawks, hosting them. Best songs in the AHL. Hosting the Blackhawks, who are 20-27. Something we beat them 5-3. All right, we're 28, 23, and 5. Hanging on to the wild card spot right now. All-Star break time. Thank you. Back-to-back coming up. Winnipeg and Colorado. Great. Let's keep on going towards the deadline. Two tough teams right here, hosting both of them. You can injure that guy. Winnipeg, let's see it. We lose 6-3 and we lose 5-4. Nice. Seattle 4-3 loss. Yep. Washington 6-3 loss. Okay.
Yikes.
From 8 wins at the start of the season, we're at 500 now at the deadline. What's going on in the last 10 games? Show me the last 10 games. Show me, hold on. First, Matthew Nyes. What have you done since you came here? I clicked on Matthew Nyes. Matthew Nyes, 10 games, 3 goals, negative 4. You're a joke. I don't have Thomas, Kyrou, Boucher, Schmaltz for a D-man. Provorov 5 points, negative 4. Doesn't help. Bennington a joke. And Stolar's, let's see, 886 save percentage and 3.99 goals against average. Yep. Okay. Thomas, Kyrou, Bushnevich, or Schmaltz for a D-man. Who's the worst of all those guys? Technically Kyrou, I guess. Kyrou and one of the defensemen for a better defenseman and a lower forwards. You can't change player line chemistry. Oh, you're saying like by adding X factors? Yeah, it's just honestly I don't think it would really do anything. But I also say it's kind of off limits. Broberg's been hot, no? Last time 2 points, negative 1. No. Okay, so Broberg and Kyrou for a top end defenseman. All right.
All right.
Incredible. What do we need more? Offensive defenseman? A two-way D? What do we need here? Defenseman. Overall. Oh, to change what the coach... Oh, no, we could do that. Yes, yeah, we could do that. At least an 88 overall defenseman. Who's out there? Okay, minus, like, the crazy guys at the top, like the Hughes and all that. Max overall, 92, let's say. On the right side, we have Parayko. So who could play first pair with Parayko, pretty much? So if he's a defensive defenseman, maybe we do lean a bit more offensive. Let's see. 40 results for 87 to 91 potential. Overall, sorry. Now let's say left side, yeah. Parayko will stay top pair, so let's say left-handed. That brings it down to 21.
Alrighty.
And then, yeah, the clauses. We have to be careful about the clauses. We can't really trade for anyone with the clause, or who doesn't want to come with us with the clause. So, Thomas Harley could be someone from Dallas. Thomas Harley, only a +2 with 5-star defense. Fits all defensive pairs, that's good. Luke Hughes. Doesn't fit anything. So Thomas Harley, then there's Heiskanen and all the big guys. I mean, if we're trading big value, a little Miro Heiskanen action? Are we really, if we're really going crazy, or maybe even Rasmus Dahlin, if Buffalo wants to make some sort of trade. They're buyers. Heiskanen or Dahlin? Is Lindholm, like Hampus Lindholm? Let's see. Sadly not. No move clause. And modify no trades that we're on. I mean, Buffalo has more defense to spare, but that's a lot of trade value. And yeah, Kyrou and Broberg won't get there. Even to Heiskanen, it won't get there. No. We're thinking more of Thomas Harley probably then. Dallas would be over the salary cap, really. What forward can I take back here? Stankoven, Wyatt Johnston? I wonder. Could we get Wyatt Johnston back? How is Dallas still over the salary cap? Oh, because he's making $8.95, that's why. Wyatt probably wouldn't work, sadly. Same for Stankoven. Unless we took... Who's making a lot of money in Dallas? Danov doesn't want to come. Sam Steele, that's a lot of value for nothing, though. Any defenseman they want to get rid of here? I'll take Matt Dumba and his contract. But you give me Wyatt Johnston. And then what else can we add in here? We're so dry on value. We got to keep giving up our rookies, I guess. They were untouchables, but now we got to give up one of our best, probably. Let's try Lindstein, I think. And a first next year.
All right.
What a game. We'll take back a pick just instead. Just in case. Alright, we okay with this?
Let's see.
The 6th, rejected.
Okay.
How about this?
Try.
Try. Isn't sufficient at all. What's the time? It's 12:30 Eastern. AM Eastern. Stankel. Throw a little prospect in there. Isn't sufficient at all. Alright. Otto Stenberg, it was nice knowing you. Sweden just a touch. Stenberg's not enough even. That's crazy.
Well.
Alright. Jimmy Snuggeroo.
Oh.
Our best prospect.
Yep.
This is really
Send him off.
desperate times call for
Copper bust, baby.
absolute drastic measures. I can't speak anymore at this time of night. And bring back a couple picks just in case. Actually, you know what? Let's not give the first then. Just Snuggeroo. What do you say? Okay, not sufficient at all. Now let me add a couple fifths. Or just 1/5 even. Not at all. Sorry to offend. It's always my apology. I always say sorry to offend. I don't want to make the AI angry.
Of course. Can't make the AI gods angry.
Already working the second coffee. Christmas vacation till the 6th. Ah, beautiful. Enjoy. Swap a first for a second. Bit low for us. I'm doing you a favor here, taking Matt Dumba's contract. Okay, give me a third then. Third, except. Oh, we did it, we did it, we did it. Okay, that's the last move we're making. Cup or busts. If that doesn't work, then nothing will. Jordan Kyrou, thank you for your service. Nothing was working. Goodbye.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, now we're really going... Do I go best lines? No. Marchenko... Yeah, no, we'll do best lines. Marchenko's moving up. Second line, Wyatt Johnson, welcome to the team. Johnson... Schmaltz, Nyes. No, Holloway's going to go here. Nyes, Shen, Neighbors, we had said. VC, Faxa, Torpchenko. Let's try that. We're going to win them a cup here, Landon. It's okay. Harley, Parayko together. Provorov, Dumba's not playing there, that's for sure. Falk. Do I even play Matt Dumba? I've just got him as a cap dump, but you know what? Dumba versus... Actually, Fowler's been a lot better. Fowler's a plus 17. So what if Fowler goes here with Falk and Provorov goes here with Dumba and Letty's the healthy scratch? with the even plus minus actually, but still with the negatives here. It's Falk who's -8, so Falk has to wake up a little bit. The goaltending, I've given them everything that they could ever get. Power play, we'll still keep calling Marchenko the finisher here. Right there. Then over here, Knives, Holloway, Johnston, Harley, Provorov. Harley there. Does Shen get power play time? Or are Knives and Schmaltz even on there? Sorry, Knives is there. Schmaltz is here. Oh my goodness, these buttons. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do a few things. Falk and Harley are going to swap, but for some reason doesn't want to give me anybody but Provorov. Okay, manually. Provorov for Harley. Schmaltz can stay there. With Harley being the distributor, finisher being Marchenko, puck carrier Thomas. Good old Jim Montgomery, eh?
J. Montgomery.
Falk there. Harley out. Neighbors can come in. Who's better finisher? 85, 87, 89. Johnson's probably the finisher, actually. But actually, yeah, let's have him be the finisher. Why not? Distributor Falk. Puck carrier. Make it nice. Man, we've really changed this Blues team from when we took it over
Absolutely.
a couple hours ago. Penalty kill. Change these up. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, we'll watch the Winter Classic tomorrow. Absolutely. Canada versus USA as well.
Yep.
Exciting. Johnson Fax as the last one. Why not? Okay. That's the team, my friend. That was their team.
Let's see how they do.
Wow. What a roller coaster. We really put our heart and soul into this team. Now, we said can we change some players to fit the line chemistry a little bit better? Who's someone who really doesn't fit? Where's good old Ryan Suter? Out to pasture, I guess. Who really doesn't fit? Wyatt Johnston doesn't fit there. Yeah. Let's try and fit Wyatt Johnston. And Parayko and Johnston. Let's try and get them to fit. Excuse me, I doubt that'll work though. It's on ice play, I believe. Scheme fit. Yeah, okay. Match it with line 1. AKA pair 1. Okay, I'll do my best. Great. And for Wyatt Johnston, I want you to listen to line 2, buddy. Scheme fit. Line 2. Game on. Wyatt's in.
Alright, come on, Wyatt.
Is that instant or does that take some time? I look at Wyatt Johnson, you still have all those X's there. Where are those X factors? Come on. No, now he has perfect fit. That's all it took was a conversation. Right. How long does that last for? I don't know. And on defense, Parayko, perfect fit as well. Wow. Pfft, okay. It's that simple. Thank you. Who else can get to fit perfectly over here? Marchenko, I need you to fit the first line now. Desor doesn't know the legend of Wyatt Johnson. No, not quite. Schmaltz, I need you to fit the second line. Lasts all season. It really is a game changer. Schmaltz on the second, Marchenko on the first. Let's do that and see where it takes us. Those are the last two. Marchenko. Only after the season starts. Gotcha. Marchenko line 1. And Schmaltz line 2. Great. Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's see this game against the Kings with all those changes. Now the lineup should look very nice. With the chemistry at least. +5 in the top 6. Let's go. +5s in the chemistry. Here we go against the LA Kings. Does it do anything? With all the +5s, it permanently changes their playstyle, and yeah, usually you have to wait till the 3rd week of the regular season if you want to change it. Gotcha. So with all the +5s, with all the high overalls, with all those trades made, will the voodoo still get us? First period, 1-1. Wyatt Johnson scores his first goal there. Second period, down 3-2. Thomas Harley scores. Okay. There's Dylan Holloway tying the game up at 3. Thank you on Darcy Fraudster. 4-3, and let's call it a day. 5-3 loss. There you go.
Ouch.
All for nothing, because the goalies are still junk. What goalie could we even trade for? We've already tried like 3 goalies this year. 3 or 4 goalies. In Dallas, how about that, facing the Stars? 6-0 shutout win. Oof. We just got to keep calendar simming. We were back to 500, actually. 6-3 win. Okay. Let's sim to the deadline. Let's just get to the end of the season here, eh?
All right, here we go.
It's bedtime. 3-1 loss. Gotta get through the playoffs. We're gonna fly through the playoffs, don't worry.
Okay.
If we make it. If we make it.
If we make it. Will we make it?
Logan Stanley on waivers. Really? 79, 6'7". I'd rather have him than Tucker. What's his name? So you know what? I will claim Logan Stanley. Sorry, I should have asked you. If you're falling asleep over here, I'm sorry.
No, I'm good.
Logan Stanley, we just got him off waivers for free. 6'7". You like that?
All right. Sounds good to me.
So Stanley can stay. Tucker go through waivers. I don't care. There you go. Back out. Okay, keep on going through the deadline. Yeah, Stanley's great. 5-4 win. Zarenko, there you go. In Pittsburgh, 6-5 loss. In Minnesota, they're 34, 26, and 7. 5-4 shootout loss. Injured hand for Stolars. Yeah, good riddance. Zarenko's gonna get called up now. Hey, Tic Tac, welcome, my friend. This is who I was telling you about, who was helping us with some border questions and things like that.
Oh, good evening, Tic Tac. Tic Tac? Tic Toc.
Tic Tac.
Tic Tac.
Tic Tac.
Tic Tac. Happy New Year, Tic Tac.
The fiancée is here this evening as well,
Yes.
visiting for the holidays.
GM DeSora.
GM DeSora, here she is. I saw your beautiful pictures as well. We follow each other on Instagram. We're buddies.
That's nice.
5-4 shootout loss, 2-1 win, 2-1 shootout loss. Keep it rolling. Let's see if we can finish above 500 with this high overall team. Stolars back to the lineup. It's just he's already back. What's the point of calling up the goalie?
Oh, that's very kind.
Hey.
Hey.
Up to celebrate the holidays. Celebrating today 1 year. Actually, no longer today. It was yesterday. Now that we've passed midnight.
Oh wow.
Our 1 year of engagement. 5-1 loss. 6-2 win. 3-2 loss. We're back to 500. Actually, not yet. 6-3 win. We're just staying just barely above 500. 4-3 win. Final stretch. We're on pace for 40. I think we're on pace for 48 wins at the halfway point.
Okay.
Bennington back spasms. Good. So we're on pace for about mid 40s of the wins. We'll see if we even break 40. This is a real joke of a simulation, this one. A real joke of a sim. How's defense doing?
Oh,
Thank you, buddy.
Tic Tac.
10 points and a +3 from Thomas Harley. That's good. +5, +16, +24. It's been a year.
It's been a year.
It's been a year. Falk still -4. Dumba's a +16. That's crazy. Meanwhile, the goalies are atrocious. Anthony Stolars is with an .879 save percentage and 4.05 goals against average is 4-7-1. Oh my! All right, let's see if we can make the playoffs in the wild card spot right now. 6-3 win against the Wings. 3-2 shootout win against the Penguins. Dylan Holloway sprained ankle. Don't care. The Avalanche are 56-17-5. We lose 5-4. Jets, we win 7-2.
All right.
Shiv, yeah, of course, the most known goalie in the league. Kane Primott's a running gag. In Edmonton, 4-1 win. For win number 40 here against Seattle. Desora's cracking. That's true in our other series. Remember Desora's drafted by Seattle?
Right. I do know.
Holloway's healthy for the last game of the season. Let's go ahead and do Dylan Holloway. There. Goaltending has been, shall we say, equivalent to finding a flaming bag of on your front doorstep. Yeah, felt like it. No, we lose 3-0. So we are outside the playoff spot. Is it over? Is it over? Sorry if you didn't. Nobody said yet. No, we did. Yeah, it's going to be July 26th of this year.
That is true.
Of this next year. Sorry.
Of this next year.
Starting tomorrow now. Yes.
Lost on what day it is, guys. What year it is.
Oh, let's just go back in the calendar. That's a waste of 10 seconds. Gotta go back. The calendar. Oh my goodness. Make one. It's like Interstellar. This little maneuver is going to cost us 57 years. You click the wrong button on the calendar, this is going to cost us forever. Where am I trying to go? Stats Central. Sheesh. Can we even hit 40 wins? We're on pace for like 48. Now, can we even hit 40? What's up in there? Can we even make the playoffs? Central Division, Pacific Division. No, that's it. We're done. Last game is just for funsies.
Toast.
As we miss the playoffs. What a real... That was a
French toast.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen something that bad.
Wow.
Like, I've seen Sims that bad, but I'm saying that the first half, we were 10-2 to start the year with an 8-game win. No, we were like 11-2-1 with an 8-game win streak. We had a 46 or 48 win pace at the halfway point, and we're going to end with 39 or 40.
Desora's bad luck.
My little one turns 1 tomorrow night. Poor thing is crawled up on my chest sleep right now, struggling not to throw up every... Oh. My brother's child now, he's 3.5 months old, and we're not quite in the same boat as you are with the constant caretaking, but we've been doing a lot at their place, and it's... I can sympathize a little bit with the throwing up and all of that.
Oh, happy birthday to the little one.
Yeah. Down by 2 with a minute left, and that's it. 4-1 loss. So, not only do we not make the playoffs, we don't even hit 40 wins, being on pace for over 45. We end the season with 39 wins, going 39, 35, and 7. That was a real joke of a sim. For the amount of trades that we made and players we brought in and high-quality overall players who are here, this was a shock. It was fun. It was nice for a little filler stream since Mario Kart was a bomb. But I am a little bit shocked. 90 points from Bushnevich. We were on pace for 100 points, so we ended with 85.
We started so strong.
Yeah, really strong. 132 games played for Matthew Nyes. Yeah, that's a classic. We finished in 18th place. We finish as the the sixth highest scoring team in the league. Look how weird that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18, 11, 6. We allow the 5th most goals per game with an 18.6% power play, which is, 9, 10, 10th best power play. And a penalty kill that went up to 80.2. No, I'm the AGM this time. She was the GM.
Exactly.
That was sad. Bushnevich ends with 90 points. So who fell apart? Who was our biggest, most shameful performance here? Thomas. We traded for Nick Schmaltz and he scores 75 points. Can't be mad. We traded for Marchenko. He scores 68 points and 30 goals. Can't be mad. We traded for Wyatt Johnston. He scores. It does. Hey, I wanted to see. What? That's a glitch. I want to see just with. No, hold on. I have to back out. Yeah, there you go. 16 points in 22 games. Can't ask for much more. Matthew Nyes, here's one that we could probably ask for. 18 and 32, can't ask for that much more. Holloway, 50 points in 79 games, he's slowed down. Shen, Neighbors, Falk. Fowler's a plus 22. Thomas Harley, can you ask for much more from him? 10 points plus 5 in 22 games, not really. Pareko's a plus 19. Provorov was what? Provorov, 6 points, negative 4, that was a joke, that's an 85 overall. Faxa, negative 14 is a joke. Dumba was good. VC, we acquire him for his defense. 84 shot blocking, 87 stick checking. He's a negative 11. Yep, no problem. Turpchenko, negative 12. And the goaltending, Bennington goes 29, 17, and 7. One shutout. 901 save percentage. 3.13 goals against. High pluses and no playoffs. Anthony Solars, 7, 9, and 1 with an 894 save percentage and 3.51 goals against average. Meanwhile, let's see the guys we traded away. Over in Toronto, Alex Lyon was a machine. Let's see. It's always glitched like that. Gotta go slower. Lyon goes 1 and 3, 906 save percentage, 3.06 goals against average. And Hofer over in Detroit's gonna win the Vezina. Oh, this lag now. Hofer 4 and 5, 882 save percentage, 3.61 goals against. A joke as well. And Dallas, we made the big trade of swapping Kyrou there in the Harley swap. Kyrou, he was probably a machine. He scores 21 points in 23 games. Yeah, that's what he was doing already with us, so it makes sense. Who else did we trade here? Broberg. Broberg, yeah, 6 points in 23 games as a plus 4. He had 9 and 53 as a negative 3 with us. The penalty kill numbers? We had seen them, no? It was 80.2%. Yes, 80.2%. There you go. Well, that was fun.
That was nice.
So we'll have New Year's Eve, we'll have New Year's Day. And I think we could fit in one more stream before the end of the holidays here. So we won't say goodbye to Lieutenant Desora just yet. We will see her again in the new year. So this is the last. We'll sit into the draft. We'll look at the awards. But this is our last couple minutes of content here in the 2024 calendar year. It was a very busy year in the channel. Over 200 streams and videos were done. Very busy year with a lot going on in my life and in our lives. But we still got it done. The channel will always be a priority for us. Of course, you know, each other. We are the main priority for each other. But in terms of it's, you know, it's income, it's a pastime, it's a hobby, it's enjoyment, it's a lot of different things. We're always gonna have the channel be one of our.
It's a priority.
Yeah, one of our priorities. Not the priority, of course not, but like it's one of our priorities in our lives.
Absolutely.
And we're excited to get it done. And so we're looking forward to much more in 2025. Big things, like every year comes new things, but I'm telling you, more big things are coming your way in 2025, including hopefully hitting the 10,000 subscriber threshold. Nice chatting to you both. Congrats again. Great job on the channel this year, mate. Here's to an even better 2025. Yeah, TikTok's been here for, I want to say 4 years.
Wow.
Maybe 3.5.
I've certainly heard that name.
Maybe 3.5. The 5-year anniversary of me really making videos will be March in like 3 months. But yeah, about 4. Yeah, I'd say TikTok's been here maybe even more than 4 years, but about that time.
Okay.
Cat Dad, great stream, you too. Very happy for you both. Happy New Year. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Happy
Much
New
love
Year.
to you all. We'll look at the awards before we close it out, and then that'll be it for 2024. And with that, the 2024 season comes to an end. Good night. I'll end it off with that in a minute. Let's see. Let's get to the draft. Just look at the awards. Retired players don't care. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Now, Stats Central. I know we didn't win any, but just out of curiosity. Panthers, Avalanche. Draisaitl wins the Art Ross and the Hart. James Norris to Makar. Kucherov, Lady Bing, Celebrini to Calder. Calder to Celebrini. Conn Smythe, Reinhardt as the Panthers win again. Vezina to Vasilevsky. Jennings to Bobrovsky. Masterton to Ryan Pulock. Jack Adams to Dean Evison. Crosby, Selke. Ted Lindsay, Draisaitl. Maurice Richard to Kucherov. Anything else down there? No. And the playoff tree, if you're curious about the 2025 playoff tree. Even though we made a lot of... Hey, it was a rematch act. Wow, it was an exact copy of 2024 as the Panthers beat the Oilers in a 7-game final. Who did the... Hold on. Did the Oilers not beat the Avalanche as well? 2024 NHL playoffs. Did they just run everything back? Oh, no, they beat Dallas. It was Dallas. But Avalanche lost in round 2. So, actually, very close. In the real universe in 2024, the Stars beat the Avalanche and then lost to the Oilers. In this universe, the Avalanche beat the Stars but then lost to the Oilers. So very similar still. And same for the Hurricanes. They lost in round 2. But then here they lose in round 3. Huh. Yeah, but that's very similar to 2024. It's rare that you see the game mirror reality like that. Okay, so that does it, everybody. Thank you so very much for watching this impromptu stream after Mario Kart did not go right, sadly. Yeah, the Canes lost to the Rangers. Thank you for saying so, Xelius. And that'll end off 2024. I'll put the big wrap-up community post out tomorrow on X, on Twitter, on the Discord, and on the YouTube community tab. But for channel, for you hearing my voice in the 2024 calendar year, this is it. We look forward to much, much more in 2025. I don't know if we'll hit 200 plus videos again with wedding and honeymoon and all that, but it'll still be a year of 150 plus videos and live streams. New content coming your way. Stuff I can't wait to get announced and out to all of you on top of all of our usual franchise mode content. So if you haven't already, subscribe. It's free. It doesn't give me anything, but it makes you aware of when the videos go up. So if you want to join the team, become an assistant general manager, the best way to stay involved is to be subscribed. Hit that bell. Join the Discord server as well, linked in the description. And that will be all. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And Lieutenant Desora,
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
And with that,
thanks for having me.
the 2024 season comes to an end. Good night.